What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're jumping back into the Mark 7 once again. You guys saw in the last video we did the GFB VTA blow-off valve on this car, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's been really fun to just play around with the last couple of days, just driving the car around and just chew every time I let off the gas and just, you know, being a little childish, but just having fun. But we're diving into another exterior mod today. Last time you guys saw me do some exterior stuff, so we installed the Aerofab front splitter on this car. This is their street splitter that I just love. This thing is sweet, and I think it looks great. And then we also did the grille lights, which are no longer on the car. I'll talk about that later, if I remember in this video, and the BMP Mark 7.5 style headlights. But I've got the hood popped because I need to put my engine cover back on from when I installed the blow-off valve there. As you can see, it was there now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that before I dive into what we're doing today. But we're gonna do some stuff cosmetic again on the rear side of this car, because can't really have that front splitter without having something to complement it in the rear. And that is what this big white box is for. But I have got a diffuser, so this should be hopefully relatively painless. Really don't want to jack the car up for this, but if I need to, I need to. And then I have a JC Sportline spoiler that'll be going on in a different video, because I actually have to replace the main spoiler component itself because I cracked this one. Some of you guys might remember during the V2 video, like the whole facelift of the car video a few months back, when I accidentally cracked it. So yeah, that was a very expensive mistake. But I've had that spoiler and the JC Sportline wing sitting in my garage, in my front room of my house for months. And I think it's, you know, finally starting to get close to time that needs to get done. So I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna do this diffuser first though. So this is the ECS diffuser. Now I was torn between what diffuser route I wanted to go. I knew I did not want to do Aerofab or Rennwagen, which were my two favorite companies for this kind of stuff. But I wanted something a little bit more street car, less race car for this one. So I opted for ECS. I was between that and the New Speed iSweep DTM, but it's really hard to get a hold of the DTM splitter apparently, or diffuser. So I opted for the ECS because it is very similar looking and it's significantly more affordable, and they had it in stock. And ironically enough, 2 years ago, this is what made me stop shopping at ECS, they had this listed in stock. I ordered it and waited almost a month and it never shipped. So that was when I bought the ECS front lip as well, which are supposed to be maxed in lip. That was a whole thing. That's why I stopped shopping at ECS for the longest time. 2 years to be exact. I didn't buy anything from them for like 2 years. But their diffuser is just my favorite of the bunch, so I opted for it this time. So this is the exact same splitter I ordered 2 years ago, and it actually showed up this time, so at least there's that. But anyway, I'm gonna go get situated, try to figure out if I need to jack this car up or not, and we'll move on from there. All right, I'm gonna try to talk over the Devil Wears Prada playing on my speaker, but we got the diffuser unboxed, you guys saw. I got a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because I started seeing some of these marks, right here on the diffuser itself. You might be able to see it right here. And there's some all throughout the splitter, this diffuser. I don't wanna keep calling it a splitter. But I looked a little bit further, and right here it says peel here, and it is a protective layer. I assume. The entire splitter or diffuser seems to have it, so yeah, I just keep calling it a splitter. So maybe it's just some sort of protective layer. There's probably instructions in this box. I'm gonna go hunt them down. But yeah, it looks like it's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna look around in the box a little bit, pull the hardware out, make sure everything's settled. I'm probably gonna leave the protective layer on until it's on the car, so that way I can easily remove it. But yeah, that's what's going on. So this has been a very eventful last little bit. My hands are disgusting. I had to take the wheel off, like, just to get these 2 screws off, which, mind you, my car is a Georgia car, so I don't know where it could have seen this much rust from, but these screws were shot completely. Now they say there's some top tabs. I can't find them, so I'm just gonna start yanking. I'm not planning on putting this diffuser back on the car. If it gets busted up, it gets busted up. I'm kind of just over it at this point. I think this has made me more angry than that blow-off valve did ever. And trying to tint my taillights when I did that, I botched that. So I'm just gonna start yanking. So wish me luck. I'll come back to you guys in a second. All right, so got the OEM diffuser off. That was a pain. So now I just gotta get the adapter brackets on for the ECS one, and it should be fairly easy and straightforward going back on. So wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna try to time lapse this one. I was just really focused on getting this off because I was so angry, because this has been really irritating me. And then I'm gonna be able to put the new one on, hopefully easy. So yep, got the other one ready to go down here. So I peeled back the plastic protector a little bit, so that way once it's on the car I can just rip it off easily. So yeah, this should be relatively painless, I hope. But need to get the adapter brackets on first for it, so I'm gonna work on that now. All right, so got everything in place off camera. Got the 2 main mounting screws in. That was a pain. ECS said in their video that it may not line up right, that their brackets are a little off. Mine, I had to really brute force those screws in. So now I just have the little side pieces to work on here, and then I'll be done and be able to put the fender liners back in, put the wheel back on, and be able to look at this. Obviously it's dark out now. It's 8 o'clock. It was like 4:45 when I started this. So yeah, it's been a very lengthy adventure, but we're almost done. I'm gonna time lapse the last little bit of this because obviously I know you guys probably aren't enjoying the fact that I cut through a lot of this, but I was just really irritated and really wanted to focus on getting this put on. So anyway, I'm gonna time lapse the rest of this. We're gonna go ahead and finish this up and get the car back on the ground. Finally done. This was an absolute nightmare of an install. Honestly, I think most of that is just related to ECS's instructional guide using a lift. And obviously I can't do that because I'm in a garage, but all in all, the car looks awesome. A little bit of a hiccup being that I was missing 2 screws, and of course I blamed DCS for it, and then turned around and found them after I torqued the wheels up with the car on the ground. So it's fine. They're still structurally, strong. The only thing of note is there is a slight rattle, and I'm not really sure where how to fix it. So I think it's the adapter bracket of this left bolt right here. Quite frankly, I'm not taking this back off the car. If I have to take this back off the car, I'm not gonna do it. Honestly, that was such a pain. I don't wanna do that again. So I'm probably either gonna rock it, I'm gonna try to find some way, if it's really too bad, to reach up in there and try to fix whatever it is. I tried tightening down the bottom bolts that's actually accessible from under the car, but I do believe it's related to the top nut on the top of the little adapter bracket where it bolts to the car. So I may have to, micromanage that. That might be a Kaysen job. Kaysen's tiny hands can reach up in there. I'll have to ask him about that though. Obviously I'm not gonna volunteer him on video. But anyways, that is the ECS diffuser installed. It looks great. I'm pretty happy with it. I think with the wing, whenever that gets installed, that's gonna really make this rear end look good. I do have one more thing that I ordered at the same time as this and the blow-off valve on the way. And it is actually something I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to order for years and never did. It is the Rennwagen side splitters. And those will have the winglets on the back right by the rear fender, right by the rear tire. So that's gonna look really sick. I'm really looking forward to that. They haven't shipped yet. I don't know why. I assume because the winglets themselves are out of stock. So maybe I have to wait on those to come back in stock before my side splitters get shipped. So that'll be something that will be coming in due course. But for now, that is it. I'm gonna thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video was kind of all over the place, but I got really frustrated, just really wanted to focus on getting it put on. And this camera stops time-lapsing after 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes I have to stop and run over, turn it back on, and I would forget, I'd get frustrated trying to do what I'm trying to do, and there'd be cuts, there'd be jumps. So I apologize for that. I'll try to make the video as good as I can. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next time and have an awesome day.